Run that back turbo.
Hey, 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 hey. Designer head to toe.
What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video. First off, I'd like to say that I am highly disappointed. I paid like $200 for this camera right here to do video, so I didn't have to use my phone, and that was a total failure. Do not buy the Sony CyberShot, whatever this is. But yeah, it's a waste of money. The quality is trash. Waste of money. I'm upset. I'm gonna get my money back. But anyway, that's not the reason why I'm doing this video right now. I'm doing this video right now to talk about toxic relationships. Toxic relationships. One of my homeboys called me the other day, and mind you, like he's like on the road to hold on. Remind you, he's on the road to like going to the NFL, all that other bull crap, you know, yada yada yada. And he gives me a call the other day, and we're chopping it up, and he was like explaining how this girl, who he's been talking to for about a year now, maybe so.
It's only my third day out here. I don't know.
I kind of hooked him up. I was like on Instagram. If you know me, you know when I'm on social media, like I really don't care. Like our real life, like do anything. I'll do anything I want to do. So I have no filter. So he told me he liked this girl. Went on her page. I went on her page and commented, tagged his name, and was like, "Oh, is this the girl that you were talking about?" Yada yada yada. But anyway, they ended up hooking up, getting cool, and they've been talking for like a year now. You know, kudos to me. But I told him from the jump. I said, do not by any means, like, don't get serious with this girl, because this girl is like, she's delusional in the head. She's crazy. She doesn't have it all. So he was like, oh, you know, fantasized by her looks. I'm like, she is a pretty girl, but he was fantasized by her looks, and I'm telling him, like, you know, don't get serious. Like, if you're just trying to like do whatever, like if y'all, I'm trying to keep it explicit, but just don't get serious with her. So, like I said, he was all fathom with her looks and whatnot, and like I said, they've been talking for a year now. So fast forward to a couple days ago, he calls me. He was like, "Yo, bro, like, shorty, bro, she's crazy. I should have listened to you." And I'm like, I told you a year ago, like, you should. To be honest, like, I honestly forgot that they were still talking. Like, I'm thinking that he cut her off like a while ago, because she proved my point a long time ago that she was cuckoo, that she was crazy. But she proved my point that she was crazy like months ago, like when they first started talking. So, like I said, forgot they were even talking. He tells me a couple of days ago that she's like tripping off on the deep end, like she's now like going crazy because he has potential to go to the NFL. So now she's on crazy mode and she's on groupie mode. So it's like it's two whammies. Like, he's getting knocked on both sides of the head. So he's showing me screenshots of what she's saying. I'm not really gonna expose it like that, but it showed every signs of being toxic. Like, without fully disclosing what she was saying, I'll give like examples of what she was saying, of like, you know, she's in love and she like what are you gonna buy me, yada yada yada. Like, and he was like, she's sending him like messages with like multiple zeros, like my man had a check already. So he's basically telling me the whole story about, you know, Goat, I should have listened to you a long time ago. And I'm kind of just like, you need to get out of it, you know, because toxic relationships can mess you up mentally. Like, it can literally, if you're fully indulged in a toxic relationship, like, that is like, your whole day is like ruined. Like, you're just upset. You're like I really can't even talk about it too much, because whenever I feel toxic stuff coming on, like, I exclude myself from it. Like if like my mind, the way my mind works, like I feel off of people's energy. So if you come around with negative energy, like that's just not where I want to be in a headspace. So I automatically just leave. Like I can't deal with it. But I know people that do deal with toxic relationships and they love it. Like in real life, like feeding the toxic stuff. And you're gonna have gray hairs by the age of 25. That's all I'm gonna say. But yes, if you're in a toxic relationship, leave. Like don't ignore the red signs. Like if you and someone split up or something and you block them, and I saw this on one of my homeboys' pages the other day. He was talking about how he if you block him on one phone, like he's gonna call you on another one just to see why you blocked him, yada yada yada. Toxic. That's toxic. Like, I understand fighting for a relationship, but like some people are scared to admit it. Like they feel like they're fighting for a relationship. They're like proving a point that like I really like you. Like no, bro. Like that's toxic. Like toxic, 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 toxic. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Dang. And I won't even act like I'm just completely innocent. Like I said, I try to avoid being toxic. Like if I'm being toxic, it's like on a funny toxic. Like if I'm just like, oh, I'm toxic. Like I don't mean that. I'm just joking. Like I'm joking. But you know the signs of being toxic. Like just don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the signs. Don't ignore the signs. Um, I was just dealing with a toxic relationship. Like literally anything I did was like completely like just wrong in her book. Like it was like at first when me and her started talking or whatever, she told me that she didn't want me liking pictures and whatnot. When we first started talking and what just she said she didn't like it. She felt like I was flirting. We went back and forth about that argument. But when you're trying to make a relationship work, like you sacrifice things. So that's what I was doing. If she said she didn't like something, I would stop. If I said I didn't like something, then you know I expect her to stop. That's how relationships work. This is when I realized like she had toxic traits. So there's a difference between like a joking and seriously just toxic. Um, like I explained earlier. When she explained that she didn't like me liking pictures, I understood it. I was cool, boom. So it turned into like whenever we be doing something, she would just bring it up like, oh, it's I'm sure though those girls pictures that you liked, I'm sure they would like to be here too with you right now or something. Like it'd be stupid stuff like something crazy. And at first I was like, like haha, like laughing it off like, oh, this is funny. But after a while I realized like she was serious. Like she was so serious. Like she was super serious about what she was talking. Like she really meant that. She felt like the girls' pictures that I was liking, which was completely random, just on my timeline, just so happened to double tap and like she was serious about what she was saying. Like she felt like I was truly flirting with them. Like then it was just like an eye opener. Like, all right, I need to watch out for you because you're special. You're special. You're not quite toxic yet, but you're special. So time went on. Time went on. Mind you, we talked for like 3 months. Talked, whatever our relationship was. We did what we did for 3 months or whatever. It wasn't enough time for us to just be like, like let's meet the family, all this other stuff. To me, it wasn't. Like maybe some other people move that fast. I don't. Like I'm not about to tell my mom I'm talking to a girl and it's only been 3 months. Like it's that's just not how I roll because anything can happen. Like now we're not talking anymore. So I was like boo boo the fool telling my mom that hey, I'm talking to a girl. Like she's gonna look at me like okay, like kudos to you, son. I'm glad you're not gay. It's hot in here, by the way, because this light is blowing down on my face right now, and I gotta keep this hoodie on because the way my hair is looking during this quarantining is not it right now. But yeah, back to my story. So, like I said, if I told my mom that I was talking to someone, then she would be like, kudos to you, all right, hope y'all work it out. So anyway, the girl I was talking to, she told her parents like the first month that we're talking, like her mom is even talking about like wanting to meet me and all this other stuff. Okay, I will add, just like any dude and just like any girl, like y'all are like, you talk big game, you know. Like I'm gonna give you the world, or you know, I see us, you know, being together forever. Like you just say stuff that you know you don't really know for sure, but you know that's your intentions. And I meant every bit of it, just about, you know. Well, not even just about, like everything I said, I meant. Like, you know, if we work out, like this is what we can do, you know, trying to build an empire, like just the whole nine. Like she took it as like a like this is really about to happen. Like it comes a point in time when it's like, okay, let's be realistic. Like we still need to grow. Like we can get to that. We're not there yet. We can get to that. And I felt like she felt like we were already there. And I'm like, no, we're not. So the girl I was talking to, she gets upset because I didn't tell my mom. She was like, I told my mom, like, you know, you need to tell yours, like as if like she's pregnant or something, like, or if we're getting married, like we've been together for 2 years or a year even, like, how you tell me to tell mom, like why is it a big deal for me to tell mom, like, it's like little stuff that is just brought to attention that like it's just stupid, it's petty, like it's childish, it's toxic, like some stuff just it's okay to like mention it, like, or even joke about it, like, oh, you haven't told your mom, like, dang, you must not care about me. And then you guys, you know, both like ha 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 laugh it off, you know, whatever. But no, like this was like serious, like I can't talk to you if you don't tell your mom. Like what? So anyway, like to me, like I said, when toxic things come up, I ignore it. I just push it aside. Like I'm not dealing with it. Like if you want to leave, leave. So let's calculate it out. Right now we have the picture situation where she's bringing up jokes and whatnot. Well, not even jokes. Like she's bringing up girls' pictures that I liked or used to like, and she's bringing it up as like feel like ammunition, like not even being funny about it, you know. Then she brings up the mom situation. Why haven't you told your parents? Not even just my mom, like, but my whole family. Right? Why haven't you told your family? You know, what are you keeping me a secret? Yada yada yada. All this other stuff. Red flags are building. Like after a while, it gets to a point where you're like, okay, I can't keep dealing with this. Like you're getting on my nerves. You're my temper is here, and you're bringing it there. Like it's. You saw how tight that, like, it's a no play. It's no go. All right, so the third strike that got me was she sent me a list of tweets that I had liked on Twitter. Remind you, I stopped liking girls' pictures. It was nothing like that. Like, I wasn't doing anything to jeopardize our relationship. This was third strike right here. Daylight savings time. Daylight savings time still winning over here. This was like right when daylight savings time hit, so it was like what, a couple months ago, a month ago or so. She sends me this tweet right here. Reminds you, a girl tweeted it. It was a girl who tweeted it. She went to school with me back at A&T. She sends me this tweet and she says, "Why are you liking this girl's tweet?"
What?
I was like, what, like, I was like, why does that matter? Like, and so we get into this big argument, and I'm just like, you know what, Malik, what are you doing? Why, Malik? What are you doing? Like you're losing yourself. You're arguing with a toxic person. You're arguing with a toxic person. Leave it. Let it go. End it. So, from that point on, like I said, we got into the argument. I kind of, in the middle of the argument, I actually said I actually apologized. I said, I'm sorry. You know, if you feel offended by it, you know, it's you know, completely my fault. I shouldn't have liked the girl's tweet whatever, like about daylight saving time. I shouldn't have done that. My bad. So she was like, no, I don't believe your apology. You know, you don't mean it. Like if you really meant it, you wouldn't have done that. You know, so that's when I was like, okay, you know, this is a severe case of toxic. This is a severe case of toxic. So I get my homeboys on the phone. We're talking, and like I have some crazy like some homeboys that are like I'm in the middle of I know how to act right, and then in the middle of like I don't care, and so I have homeboys that are just completely don't know how to act right, and then I have some that completely um don't. Wait, my fault.
What?
I have some that know how to act right, and then I have others who are just completely like don't care, like they don't. And I feel like I'm in the middle, like I know how to balance both of them. So anyway, I call out my homeboys that are completely like sane in the head, like they know how to act. Although one was he was in the middle as well, kind of like me, like he knows how to act right, but no, he's more so on my I don't care side. But I called him anyway because he's funny, like it was my dog. So anyway, we're on the phone. It's us, my homeboy, like it's me, my homeboys, the girl I was talking to, and our friend. Like we've literally brought like a whole like group FaceTime, like we're all on the phone. So I'm trying to make sure, cause I'm like at the like before I said okay, well no, this is after I said it was toxic, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping, like to make sure I wasn't like not so much in the right, but make sure it wasn't something that I'm missing on her standpoint. Um, you know what I mean. So anyway, I get everybody on the phone. We're all talking. Like she's explaining, you know, what she didn't like, what happened, and I'm justifying myself. And everybody in the chat was kind of like why are we on this call? Like why why are we in this group FaceTime? Like I won't say that everybody agreed that I was like, you know, in the right, but you could tell by people's faces, like whenever she would explain something, it was just ignorant. It was ignorant. It was super toxic. Like it was ignorant. I really wasn't saying anything anymore. I would put in like the facts. I would prove myself with like different messages, like of things I've done. I even admitted, you know, times I've messed up. Um, and yeah, like I said, everybody was kind of on my side. So uh, after that, we kind of just fell out.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I thank God though. I'm like, you know, you got me out of this situation. I've never really been in a toxic situation like that before. I needed to see that, so it's not just me like preaching. Like it's legit. Like y'all see it, toxic relationships all the time. Like just get out of it. Like it's messing with your mental. You can't be creative. Like you can't get through your day. It blocks you from so much. If all you can do for toxic people is just pray for them. Just pray for them, pray for them, pray for them. You know, try to lead them in the right direction. Pray that they don't do anything crazy. And like that's another like trait that I have. Like I feel like I never want to rub anyone the wrong way because I never know what their intentions are. Not so much like harming myself, but or like harming me, but them harming themselves. Like I fear people just harming themselves over just like a messed up mind, you know, because the mind is powerful, and some people can't control their mind, and sometimes that's what leads to like these toxic traits. Like it's I don't know. All I can do is really just pray, you know. I hope she doesn't see this video because she will probably hit me up, kind of cussing me out and whatnot. But yeah, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Share this video with your friends, family, coworkers, anybody. I'm trying to get my subscribers up. Currently at 200 right now. I haven't been posting any content, but I'm about to get more consistent. I'm gonna buy another camera because this right here was a waste of money and was my donkey of the day, purchasing that. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, share, and stay out of toxic relationships.